El verde Dolfo mucho punishmente. Y'all mind if a white boy speak a little Spanish this episode? This movie came out the same year as Tim Burton's Batman. It's called The Punisher
We're going to
or
see if it's as good.
Punishment. Dolph Lundgren Punisher. Let's watch it.
If you want to watch along, the entirety of this movie is available on YouTube. That's of course not how we have the Blu-ray,
Right, yeah.
but it is
We're each
available.
watching it individually on
Right. No, I hooked
Blu-ray.
my Blu-ray player up to Discord.
Right. Well, I've also got it playing on my,
So
in
you're
my own
double watching
individual
it.
Blu-ray. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So I'm also gonna, count it down with us.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna count us in, and we'll start the Punisher. 3, 2, 1.
And I don't even know her.
I don't either. That's the
Not
thing.
well. I mean,
I met her once.
like
I think.
I mean, we've talked. Yeah, like
Well, I mean, yeah. Of course, everybody's spoken to her.
times. Yeah. I don't think everyone. That's
Well, when I
probably
talked to her,
exact. It's probably hyperbole.
I mean, yeah. That's all I'm saying though. Like when I talked to her,
Right. It always seems like she's
penis.
Punisher.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know her quite that well. So
Right.
cool.
Ooh, Mark
intro.
Goldblatt.
Dolph
Thumb Green.
Dolph Thumb Green. What the fuck kind of name? Lou Gossett Jr.
Really? I hardly know her.
This is an
he's
awesome
green.
Intro. That was crap. This intro is sick, though.
Awesome, yeah.
It's very silly, but
it's
I like
very
it.
70s for some reason.
Yeah.
Even though this is not the 1970s.
No. In fact, it's almost the 1990s.
Right. Very too close for this movie.
Thematically, it already feels very different from Tim Burton's Batman 1989
Correct.
of the same year.
It's awesome though. It feels like a Bond.
It's cracked. Yeah,
intro?
It's very Bond intro. I do wish there was
Dolph
a Bond
Lundgren.
theme or a Shaft type theme where they're singing Punisher. What you gonna do when you get home?
Ooh, executive
Punisher.
consultant Stanley is interesting. I wonder. Yeah, this is awesome so far.
Yeah, I'm locked in. I also do feel like it might be hypnotizing me to love this film.
You will like The Punisher. I wonder, like...
You will vote for Ronald Reagan.
And I know it's only the opening credits, so I can't say this for certain. Does this feel like... Does this feel like the kind of thing that was made to, like, allude back to exploitation movies of the 70s?
I mean, maybe it's gonna be like a 70s style cop noir detective.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, maybe I saw Black Detective in the trailer, so that's something. I mean, it could just be that it was in like development hell since then. I don't know how big Punisher was. Maybe 70s was like a big Punisher time period for. I mean, that's when he started, so that's when they thematically based the what is this? Just exploitation about his dead family.
Right.
Oh, and also there's this guy who's been punishing people called the Punisher.
Oh, this is where he says the line.
Right. Starting off strong with this one.
Right.
I like his pinstripe suit, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cracked.
His cracked mafia white collar. Excuse me. Who did that? 1,000.
You'll find out what the word punished really means.
Dude could probably be within 1,000 yards of him currently, right? Like that. No, I mean, 1,000 yards. It's
like what?
3,000 feet, right?
10 football fields.
Yeah, I guess.
The football field's 100 yards.
Yeah. No, so it'd be 30 football fields.
Right.
Man, Americans be doing anything but
Anything but the
yo.
metrics.
Look at the
Yo, he
Punisher.
was. He was within.
He was within a yard of him. I'll get him, boss. Look at my gun.
This does kind of feel like a TV movie, also.
Yeah.
Mother
That's
Mary.
because I've seen like a couple clips of it. I love his little Rambo. I thought it was a ice pick or something.
That's the most 90s looking dude I've ever seen in a movie. From
I
the
think
80s.
that's the throwing knives he was using.
Yeah, it's his
in the
signature
trailer
or something.
Yeah, something like that. I guess
it's Mac's suit from that one episode of Sunny where he dresses like Jordan.
True. Jordan in the 90s. Ahead of its time for this guy, I guess.
Oh, he just stabbed him with his foot?
Wow.
I've never seen... This is sick. I'm so glad we watched this. He just hanged that man.
I think it's hung. Man. I like that guy's little walk.
All right, you guys, party time. They are all dead. Let's go into the house of the man we just interviewed seconds ago.
Oh my. Awesome.
Yeah, and then this movie wasted no time.
I'm saying, dude. Which means there will be a very slow point in the middle that we can just talk about.
For sure.
Oh.
Or maybe there won't.
Maybe. Oh, it's got a skull on it. That's awesome, actually.
Did it? I missed it. On
the knife, yeah, like the not the hilt, but like the tail butt of the knife is a skull. Like facing downwards. That's so cool. I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a Dolph Lundgren Punisher, I think.
I'm probably just gonna do a like stylized what's his nuts Bermfumpf, but definitely stealing that.
Right.
Hard. This seems like a Punisher comic quote. Straight ripped.
I mean, this is very early in the comic book movie. He is
right.
Butt
I mean,
naked.
that was how you did it. Awesome. Is this where Sonny gets it's the thunder gun hanging dong from? Does he hang dong in this movie?
Probably not if it's posted on YouTube.
Right. I feel like I've seen dong on YouTube though.
I mean, I for sure have.
Yeah,
this is a really cool way
to dong together.
That's true.
It's
a cool way to do an origin story, like just in very quick flashback. Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if that was confusing to people who had no idea what the Punisher's like story was.
I feel like it seems simple enough. Like
right. If you're gonna do it with anybody,
I do imagine they'll go a little deeper if it's like the villain of this is specific to the like killing of his family, which it probably is if it's an origin about Punisher, because that's what they did for the first season of the Punisher and the Netflix show, and that's what the Tom Jane Punisher was. I think. I actually don't remember. I just remember it
Tom Jane Punisher was that.
Yeah. Bro will not be punishing her.
Whacking out wise guys.
They're whacking them off. So they know that Frank is
Frank
the Punisher, okay. But the public doesn't.
Right. Or maybe the public does?
Maybe.
Because he was living in a sewer.
Though. Sure.
From what I've seen, I also really like Dolph Lundgren in this role. His face looks good.
He looks cool. I like his hair. I like his spiky hair, his big muscles, and his ice cold demeanor. You know,
Right. I was the
that
hooker.
was
I missed the context of that, but
I don't know that there was any, but
there
I
probably
wasn't
wasn't.
paying attention. Might have been though.
This is ADR. Oh, he's a sexist.
True.
I'm a woman. We're both DEI hires.
Short hair. Both DUI hires.
Her hair's as long as mine.
Right. Long as mine. Looks like mine, actually.
Yeah, kinda.
We
Yeah,
might
you
have the
should
same
get that
haircut.
cut though. That's pretty cracked.
I think I basically do. It's just a little shorter.
Yeah, you don't have yours in
I
the
think.
front
I do need
though.
to.
Like,
Yeah.
I was reading a little bit before we started, and the director did say his one regret from this movie is not putting the logo on the Punisher suit.
Right. Yeah. Probably thought, oh, that'll look silly, but he put a skull on the fucking knife.
But that's cool. Admittedly, that is
Right.
cooler than having it on a
Like,
t-shirt.
yeah, sure.
Not less silly, but cooler.
Right.
But I mean, what existed before? I guess Batman came out the same year.
Sure.
But Howard
Captain
the Duck
America
and Superman
was a TV movie.
but it came out
Superman,
after this.
Different. It was, oh yeah, that was 90s. I always
Yeah.
think that's like 70s because it feels like it.
There were a couple Captain America TV movies in the 70s.
Right, I guess that's
But
it.
as far as
yeah.
theatrical superhero movies, you had Superman.
I guess no
Howard the
theatrical
Duck.
stuff. And Howard the Duck, yeah. Wild.
That's kind of a bar.
Nice. Yeah, I like this kid. Yeah, he's slick with it.
Yeah, he is. Problem with doing this as a commentary track is I just want to watch the movie.
Right.
I'm really locked in. This is the most locked in I've been on an episode of the new podcast.
Right. And also maybe the most out of the pocket I've been, but I'm dialed in. It's a weird combo. Yeah. This guy looks like me.
Yeah, he does. I was thinking it. Does pure junk, is that slang or is he talking about bad cocaine?
No, I think junk is just like, I don't think it's cocaine. I think it's heroin, maybe. The Punisher. I like the way he raised his eyebrows when he said that. The Punisher.
They're doing a really good job, because I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody watching this who knows nothing about the Punisher.
I don't think the timeline is right, but that guy looks like sort of like a fatter Robert De Niro, but also like a younger version of the Shah of Iran guy from Sopranos. What the fuck? That white hair. But if I look up white hair mobster actor, he come up. He doesn't. Nope, that's not who I'm talking about. Sopranos, probably specify.
What's the thespian?
Frank Vincent.
They're doing a really good job setting up Frank as including the opening scene, but setting him up as an actual threat without actually showing him do anything. I feel like that's kind of a lost art in the modern superhero movie genre.
Sure.
Like now it's just kind of there's no setup in comic book movies anymore. That's one of the things I noticed when I saw the new Captain America. Oh, there's this little truck's got booze on it.
Do what now?
This little truck, it's got booze.
Look at that. It's hard.
This homeless guy's chasing it.
Yeah, you and me both, brother. Cheers. I'll drink to that, my hobo brethren.
That also makes it feel very 70s.
I really like the Punisher's boots.
Yeah, I love his fit. His fit is
the
a
Rambo
whole...
knife strap. The Rambo knife strap is hard. Had Rambo 3 come out yet? Did they get that from that? I know the knife strap, like knife in a boot, isn't that like uncommon of a thing, but they did it in Rambo with Adidas boots. And I stole it from my Hawkeye.
I love this. I love him.
It's tough. He's got a great,
very threatening
feel for Punisher. Yeah,
probably even more than whatever his name is. The brother from
Bernthal. Yeah,
he's like good. He's just not super threatening.
It's a different kind. I don't know. It's a different kind of like intimidating. This is like a icy cool guy intimidating, whereas Bernthal just seems like a legitimately unhinged, like insanely trained militant man with PTSD and dead family trauma and
I haven't read any Punisher
crazy
comics.
Sense of Punisher judgment. No, same. I've not read many comics on account of not being a nerd.
I did play the video game.
All the sex with women. It's a Punisher video game.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You can it's for it. You
like Punish.
This feels much more in line with the game than any other Punisher thing I've seen.
Was the game like a tie-in to one of the movies?
It was not. It was just a Punisher game.
When was it?
2008, 9. Josh would know. He's the one who told me about it. It was back when they were just doing that, and I guess they're back to just doing that again.
Sure. Yeah.
Everything is not okay.
That was great.
Guys, this movie's brutal, though.
This is so cool, yeah. This guy also looks like me.
Everyone in this film looks like you. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
This is awesome.
He fucks hard. It's that one scene on Arrested Development with the hot cops.
I was going to go with The Dark Knight with the boats, but...
Oh, yeah. Same idea. Wow.
Okay, I figured it out. It's like R-rated James Bond.
Yeah.
But like the 70s, 80s James Bond.
Right, yeah.
Roger Moore.
Like 10, 20 years before it came out.
Right. That one will not remove their goggles because it's a reveal. Whoa! Whoa!
Why would that homophobe also looks like me? Why would I say that?
And racist, I guess.
Right? Yeah, I missed the racism because I was taken aback by the homophobia.
Yeah, I mean, it was just Frenchman, but
oh, right. I guess nationalism, maybe.
Right, that's better.
Is it?
I guess better. I mean, it's a better descriptor.
Right.
It's better to be nationalist
as a concept
than racist.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of is.
At
least that's like pride for your country and not for like you have a different skin color. God, it's awesome. Why have I never seen this movie before?
I'm saying this is so cool.
Why don't more people talk about it?
Right. Maybe they do. I don't listen to people when they talk.
It's true, especially about the Punisher, because they're normally racist.
Right, especially nerds when they're talking about like some old fucking stupid ass Marvel movie. And also, yeah, it accidentally, coincidentally become a racist figurehead.
God, Punisher mains and Marvel Rivals be like.
True. God damn.
I wonder if Bobbin's seen this movie.
Oh, he must have.
Then why wouldn't he talk about it?
Because Bobbin, I don't know. He speaks when spoken to. He's a good boy.
This is what Gohika should have been based off of.
True.
God, this is awesome. So far, because one of my biggest pet peeves in like superhero movies is they don't know when to space their action beats. So far, this one has spaced it perfectly.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Because it's like, I'm about to fall out.
All the non-action bits have been like perfect. Like they've not set up the action bits, but they you know, I mean, they act as a story. They move the plot along, but also they like,
oh, no, not the Punisher.
Damn,
he's swimming with the fishes.
Got his ass. Oh, okay, all right.
Seems like a bit overkill. You stabbed him in the heart.
I don't even show the lower part of that person's face. It's crazy. How will Frank Punisher get out of this one?
Right. They keep saying wise guy. Is that the name of the gang? It's gotta be,
familiar
right?
with the term? Are you not familiar with the term "wise guys" in reference to mob members? You've never seen Goodfellas?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like wise guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like a comment. I mean, they're overusing it definitely.
Right.
Like I feel like
that's kind of
cops probably wouldn't use it that much, but also maybe they would.
In
maybe
the
it was
70s/1989.
Right. Yeah. I feel like they didn't show many cops talking other than when Henry Hill was busted in Goodfellas.
Ooh.
But even in Sopranos, like I feel like the feds like call him that.
He's about to cauterize his own wound. Jesus.
He's fucking awesome.
Oh, it's so
Punisher.
cool.
I love his fucking disgusting sewer layer.
It's awesome.
Cool. It's so 90s Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, which this also predates.
Sure, by a year. Yeah. Or two? Was it 91?
I thought it was 90. It could have been 91.
Maybe. I don't know. Same thing,
could
basically.
Could have been 89.
Might be.
I'm looking it up. 1990, yeah. So it's a year prior.
Yeah. Oh, epic. Getting Yakuza and mob in this hoe? We're getting the mafia
so
and
cool,
Yakuza?
Man.
This movie fucks heavy, dude.
Okay. Hey, hang up the phone now. Oh, that sick door.
That is awesome. Looks like some shit from that one Godzilla alien movie that MF Doom sampled. We watched.
Right. The one with the really long name.
I think it was just Invasion of Planet something. Return to Monster Inc.
No, it was like Monsters All Out Attack, but it had...
No, it wasn't that one. It was the one where they go to... It was in the movie, it was the American and the Japanese space flight, and like in real life, it was the first Japanese and American co-produced Gojira movie. It was like the first one we watched for our sweep. I feel like go to space, and then when they're on the alien planet where King Ghidorah, take me to your Lidra,
right,
comes from. It's the one where Godzilla does the heel. He jumps up and he goes flick with his heels.
Okay. Yeah.
Pumps his fist. Yeah. There was some like futuristic space store like that. And in that one, you wouldn't get it. Just a glimpse into my dark, twisted mind.
All I see is
you paid attention to this Yakuza bitch? Because I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't either. Let's try to figure out the Godzilla thing. Did you say Godzilla because she's like Asian?
No, I said it because of the futuristic door.
Gotcha. Just checking.
Yeah.
Wow, called them a bunch of nips.
But yeah, I mean, it seems like she's trying to do like a hostile takeover of the mob and maybe succeeding. At least girl bossing for sure.
God, this is cool.
Really like that music sting there.
Yeah, the little like wolf howl.
Also, but also hard. Yeah, it was. I love when something is silly. It's very silly, but it's also harder than it is silly. Pause. Right. You know.
I get you.
Yeah.
I do miss 80s, 90s music stings.
For sure, yeah.
Like even that little horn.
Yeah, God, that fucking shot, dude.
Yeah, and it's just nothing, and it's awesome.
With him in just like the dirty sewer with the fucking bandage. God, it looks so cool, man.
Is this 5 o'clock shadow makeup?
Maybe it might just be like the quality of this. I don't know. Or maybe that's just the stream for me.
Yeah, I mean it's in 1080. Like it looks
okay.
pretty good.
It looks, yeah, I guess it's just the stream. So maybe it is makeup. I don't know.
I just like how disgusting they made him look. That's something we haven't seen since.
He looks incredibly disheveled. Yeah.
It's like he hasn't been sleeping because he's just been...
Right. He looks, like he's fucking riddled with demons in his mind.
It does just very much feel like,
he looks like the Postal Dude. He looks like the inspiration for the Postal Dude.
He's been Punisher for a few weeks, and he's not going to get much longer.
Yeah. Get the beer.
God, that knife is so cool, actually, dude. I didn't see it till just now. That's so sick.
No, it's so cool, the skull. I also like that line. So we got this calling card here and a whole bunch of these. It's just fucking bullets.
This does feel like it was made out of like as a love, like how now they'll make an action movie that's quote unquote a love letter to 80s action. This feels the same, but for the 70s.
This is the 70s. Yeah, sort of. I mean, definitely for sure. Oh, there's a poster for it with the knife. Hard. Oh.
This movie is so cool. Wait up, dude. It's almost the 90s.
Experiencing high tide.
They let me experience all.
Greetings, my most excellent friend and compatriot.
Cowabunga. I'm a ninja child.
Oh, cowabummer, dude.
Your nun just got shot.
Oh, but yeah, look at this poster with the Punisher knife. Goes tough as hell.
Yeah, I love the marketing for this is also cool. That's a whole other discussion.
I mean, I really like the feels apt of the time. Maybe a couple years earlier, I feel like the vaporwave kind of logos were a little. But also, I feel like maybe Bill and Ted had one. That was also the same year.
Maybe, as this, Well, and Dolph Lundgren was an 80s action star, so it's like this is kind of like a send-off.
Right.
This is probably one of the last big like movies like this he did.
Maybe, yeah. This was the shot of the knife from the beginning that I saw that made me fall in love with this movie as a concept. So fucking cool, dude. God, that's hard.
Yeah.
What children? Like Punisher's little hobo sidekick.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. His little like homeless informant who he pays in booze.
Yeah, I imagine this character that's maybe niche, hard.
That also feels like a comic. This has got to be
right.
Based,
a lot of these quotes feel like they're very ripped straight from a comic, and even like
I wouldn't be
the
surprised.
storyline is probably just like his origin, beat for beat.
Yeah, or it's like a Frank Miller version of.
Right. But I mean, I imagine his origin. Like, I mean, it's not like the Punisher was ever not dark, right?
No, but it still feels like a more modern.
Well, sure. I mean, it's set to the times.
Well,
but also sort of not. It feels like the 70s. I feel like Punisher was introduced in like the 70s.
Yeah, actually, 60s, I have no
maybe.
idea when Punisher was introduced.
I think at least existed in the 70s. I'm gonna look it up. I just pulled up the movie because I looked that up before. Frank Castle. Dude, why the fuck isn't it showing me this Netflix shit, man? There you go. Where's Netflix? I mean, Wikipedia. Yeah, 74 in a Spider-Man comic.
Oh, this is very interesting.
What's happening?
Oh, no, that's what the Punisher character is based on. But apparently this also drew inspiration from a book series called The Executioner, which was the inspiration for the Punisher.
That's fun.
So yeah, that's super fun actually.
Yeah, I'm going to. All right, bro.
According to this Reddit post, it's not a very good adaptation of the comic, so that's interesting.
It's not what I would have. I mean, I guess that makes sense, yeah. But also, it feels like, I don't know, a lot of the quotes. It feels awesome, and a lot of the quotes feel like what I would imagine Punisher comics to sound like. Right. But I guess just because it sounds like it doesn't mean it is like it. Whatever that fucking means.
So the kind of running theory seems to be that it was written as a different movie, and then they just tacked Punisher onto it.
Right.
And
I guess that would, yeah.
Which also kind of explains why his origin story was just one flashback towards the beginning, and the Yakuza is in it.
Rushed and more implied, yeah.
You know, great Punisher villain, the Yakuza. Cool though.
Yeah.
And I don't care at all because this movie is awesome.
It's because it's just sick. No, it's Elektra.
Right. That's Elektra. It's also just very standard, like revenge type. That's another thing I miss about comic book movies, and the MCU did a really good job at this back in the beginning, is when they were doing the whole, like, it's a blank movie, but there's a superhero in it.
Yeah.
Like, this is just a revenge plot.
It's right. Revenge mob story.
The tagline of this movie is awesome. If you're innocent, he's just the protection you want and all the protection you'll need. But if you're guilty, pray the cops find you before he does.
Crazy.
That's insane work.
So these are what the kidnapped mob kids.
Yeah. They're the mob who killed his family's kids.
Like a Clint Eastwood fucking Yojimbo type fucking plot. But with mafia. It's the Yakuza and the fucking mob. And
the Yakuza has kidnapped...
Punisher is the man with no name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Yakuza has kidnapped the children of the mob that killed Frank Castle's family.
Well, because and they're trying to they're trying to push them out and take over their as the main gang. Damn, get his ass. I mean, that poor kid. Don't hit him. That kid's got a mullet. It's awesome.
I'm looking for some like trivia that's interesting. Oh, apparently there was a planned sequel, but they canceled it.
Makes sense.
At the time this movie came out, the production company that made it actually owned Marvel. They bought Marvel Comics.
The entire what?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I guess they wound up selling them later.
Yes.
So they could make as many movies as they want and only made this one, which I guess is fine.
Sure. I mean, worth it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this is a weird scene for any movie.
Yeah, you do some commentary on this. I'm gonna go rock a piss right
Got quick. It. I like how sleazy this movie feels. Like it's very just like gross and disgusting and sleazy and disgusting and gross. Oh, Dan's gonna miss Punisher just tearing up this casino. Ah, yes. Oh, it's awesome. It is weird that every time Punisher stabs someone with a knife, the quality degrades. Oh, yes. This is so cool. I wish I had seen it sooner, but at the same time I'm glad I'm seeing it now. God, he's just shooting so much. Shout out David Rose, who's up in the chat. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I don't. This is so cool. I'm a huge fan. It is a little overkill on the shooting at the moment. Just maybe a little too many shots there. They could have cut that just a second earlier. Ooh, tattoo. This is fascinating. The plot of this movie is very interesting. So to kind of, I guess catch you up if you're only watching and you haven't seen this movie. They're trying to accuse Frank Punisher Castle of kidnapping all the kids, but he didn't do it. The mob or the Yakuza did.
So wait, he punished her?
So Dan, you missed it. It was a sick scene. He shot up the casino. He shot his bullets for a very long time. But now the cops are trying. Lady Cop is trying to accuse Punisher of kidnapping the kids.
Sure, sure.
And Black Detective is like, nah, it's not him.
Nah, the Punisher wouldn't do that.
Killed.
Right.
Now
True.
He just dropped homeless informant off.
So they said he was a former cop in this?
I think so.
Maybe a Punisher thing, but also a soldier, I think.
Right.
More than anything. I mean, you could be both.
I don't remember that, but I believe you.
I remember them saying Frank Castle was a former cop.
Yeah. The one cop pulled out a picture of Frank's kids and was like, he wouldn't kidnap kids.
Right.
Riggs.
Yeah. So I assumed that was like probably his buddy.
Yeah.
Maybe even his partner before Lady Cop.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah. Riggs.
We had one guy on chat, but I think he's gone. I shouted him out. His name was David Rose. What up, David Rose? He said, this version's highly underrated. Ninjas. Mob. Only mistakes he didn't wear the skull emoji. Plus the budget is $9 million and it did not go to theater because the executives did not believe in the film emoji. Lou Gossip Jr., rest in peace. Yes. Shout out, David Rose.
Yeah, I saw a poster of the movie where he had the logo on like a jacket. I'm guessing that was just for like a poster. I could have also just been because it's this jacket, I think.
Yeah, it's a sick look though. You add the skull to a T-shirt on this same look, and it's the coolest Punisher design.
For sure, I do. I really like the jacket.
God, I do think it'd be really fun to tackle an actual military type Punisher design, but comic accurate. I think would be cool. Yeah, I like the short jacket. I think frequently he's in a trench coat.
Right. I've seen the. Oh yeah, I feel like on the Netflix show he had a jacket of some sort.
He's got a trench coat in it.
Was it a trench coat?
Yeah, it was a long coat.
Look up.
And then I know in the 2000s movie he's got a trench coat, and then he's just got like a bulletproof vest in the other movie.
The one he had like a hoodie in the Netflix show, like a like combat looking tactical jacket. Oh, I guess he did. He had the leather trench coat, I think, on when he was on Daredevil, maybe.
Gotcha.
There's the classic leather trench coat he wore. I think on the show he had the shorter hair, like the shaved head and the shorter jacket.
Right. The show takes place before Daredevil, right? Like it's a prequel?
I don't think so. I think it just has like flashbacks that do. I think it's maybe though.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been
because I think it had like
He's
a couple people from Daredevil.
At the moment. Apparently, all these fights are full contact.
Dope.
Which is
They really whooping Dolph's ass like that. Oh, it's the reveal of this one character that hasn't been revealed. Surely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's nobody we know. It's
someone.
Sabrina. It's Amber Heard.
Some little white bitch.
That woman did look a weird amount like Amber Heard for someone who existed 20 years.
A little, yeah. It's the big blonde hair and
with the teeth that slightly poke out of the mouth.
Right. What did he ask?
Dolph Lundgren's got small nipples.
Yeah. Invisible. Mosquito bites.
Yeah.
Make me sick.
Yeah, get some breast implants, Dolph Lundgren.
Get a grip, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, that was a little cool, stale. It was a cool line.
Yeah, but he is, you know, I feel like the way he delivered it.
He's a scientist, not an actor.
Right, true.
This is a cool torture device, though.
Yeah, is it like a?
It stretches him out.
It's like a medieval stretcher one. Yeah.
Who Batman? Get it? Comic book movie. Batman came out this year.
What year is this? I wonder if it already came out when they.
Oh, that's
interesting. How long do you think it took to make this movie?
Not when they were making it, surely.
Maybe though.
Maybe, but unless this came out in like December and Batman came out in January.
Could have, you know. Well, I guess they could have just known Batman was coming out,
right?
So they specifically referenced Batman because.
Well, Batman's also like one of the most popular comic book characters of all time.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But without seeing Tim Burton's Batman, you probably wouldn't have known it was darker. Not the homeless informant. I think he'll die. Oh. I've kind of thought that the whole time.
Probably, yeah. I mean, if not from this, from
a gunshot
cirrhosis of the liver.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too, I guess.
Amber Heard's just standing there watching that stuff she did at Johnny Depp.
True. Pooped on his pillow or whatever.
Right. Cut his pinky off, I think.
But we've all been there. Yeah. He like threw like a bottle at his head or something. Right. He caught it. Something.
Have a nice day is crazy.
Got him, I guess.
Punisher does not care, dude. Yo, he's about to turn. Yeah, he's about to turn that wing nut, dude.
True.
He will not talk.
Get this man a wing nut. His 5 o'clock shadow. It looks like dirt smudged on his face.
It does not look like hair.
He's a little early.
His nipple. There's sweat around his nipple, and it looks like he's lactating.
Right, he is actually. So he was on the milking machine.
Awesome.
Stretch it out.
What would have been really cool is had they put
the jacket.
Yeah, well, had they put the logo as a tattoo on his chest.
Oh,
and so he's wearing the T-shirt up till this moment, and the rest of the movie, what if
it was like a scar or a brand, even?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
crazy. Like I don't know what it would be contextually, but like
I'm thinking like for 90,
like some like crazy torture guy, but But yeah, tattoo is very fitting for 90s. Very Escape from New York, Kurt Russell, you know.
But it would have been cool
if this guy, his name is Snake, and he's got a snake tattoo on his stomach.
It would have been cool to do that, and after this, he never puts a shirt back on, like he's shirtless with the jacket the rest of the movie.
He'd be cracked, yeah. I would like it if the rest of this movie was shirtless Dolph Lundgren for sure. That would make it a better movie. Definitely.
Well, it's a really cool look though.
Right. No, it is
really cool with the logo.
Yeah. What if it was just like his hair just naturally grew in that shape? Like it just naturally grew. Like it just
or
did.
the opposite, it was shaved so that it's black with white. Yeah.
What was like he was like cursed by some like voodoo thing, and it was like someone like shot like a voodoo skull spell, and it hit him right in the chest, and it melted off the hair and also made him albino underneath it.
What if it was it's hair birthmark?
It's the imprint. Oh, I like birthmark. That's stupid, but I do actually.
What
like
if it was
that.
a birthmark, but it was the skull emoji?
Wait,
like the
what if it's
apple emoji?
What if he has What if he has the Michael Jackson disease and it's just the melanin in his skin has left in the shape of a skull?
Yeah, he's black in the shape of a skull, or he's black everywhere, but the skull is white.
He could just be tan, because you can still get the
True.
Michael Jackson
I see
thing.
mixed
Like
people
Josh
with it
has
a lot.
that. Right, and even just white people like Josh, and if you're tan, it's more noticeable. Damn.
I do like that anytime they do an effect shot, the quality gets lower.
Yeah, I do. Oh, it looks like a security cam footage.
Yeah. Awesome. He got crucified with her earrings.
That's wild, yeah. It's girl boss right there. Hard.
God, this is such a cool movie, dude.
Cool, yeah. I like her little pinky spike.
Yeah, I like little Twink U's suit as well.
Looks like she would use right. I do like the weird pinstripe pattern, yeah.
Yeah, the horizontal stripe.
Right. Reverse slimming.
Right. Makes you look fat. Makes you look big.
It's widening. It's hunkening. The hunkening.
This girl looks like she's balding.
Yeah, she looks like Will Smith's wife.
Right. Still would, though.
Sure.
Blow his head up, blow his head up, blow his head up.
Aw. No, I think
they didn't have the balls.
Desert Eagle. Damn. But yeah,
I like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
It was, yeah. I like especially the homeless guy being on there too.
Right. Hey, that's my buzz. Hey,
that's my stop. This whole sequence feels very Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Yeah. Kind of the whole movie feels very Sam Raimi, just not Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Sure. But I mean, the parts that aren't straight murder do feel a little Spider-Man-y,
Well,
and the parts that are feel Sam Raimi.
Moving Frank Castle to living in the sewer feels very Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Right.
Because he just made everyone a freak.
So cool. His big ass fucking gun, dude.
It's so cool. His pistol that's the size of his forearm.
Right. I think that one's like a big machine gun. But he does have the comically large pistol.
I want you to meet Jimmy. That's the most mob name I've ever heard. Jimmy.
And the guy just grunts at him.
Oh. I want you to meet Jimmy. Oh.
That's Jimmy, man.
Jimmy just be like that. Oh, all the kids in prison is also very funny.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting about that because I feel like they've only shown it once and they'd mentioned it once before.
Yeah, well, you missed the whole
filmmaking
casino.
Part. Sure. I guess you had explained it. I didn't hear it the first time they mentioned it.
I like how low-key his redemption is being played here. Like, this is the point of the movie, is him, like, his redemption to saving the kids.
He's saving the kids. It is the thing he failed to do before. It is the source of his guilt and the reason he became Punisher.
I do love this as an origin for Punisher,
cracked,
too.
Yeah.
Like, him...
I like it. Yeah, knowing nothing about the Punisher, I would have assumed this was just, like, in fact, we said that. Like, it was probably just... straight ripped, but it's not. It's some other plot. They just get on the bus.
I also like that I know this isn't intentional. I know it's because Dolph Lundgren is probably not a great actor.
Right. Well, he's a scientist,
Yeah, I like that he slips in, like, he's talking to the kids. He just feels like a dad. Like, he's the Punisher, and he's saying things like, my pain is for the help of other people. But then he's like, all right, now stay in the bus, kids. Make sure you stay in the bus, okay? Like, that's very fun.
He is, a very, very strange mix of fucking Bryan Cranston and Malcolm in the Middle, and
Bryan Cranston and Breaking Bad.
Just cracked.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love this movie. Her doll is black. Her baby doll's black.
I don't think that's why it was funny.
I thought that's why it was funny.
I mean, it's a little bit of why. It's not.
I mean, it was 89. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, the big gun. God, I love that shit.
Yeah, I love this film.
Yeah, this is cinema.
This might be one of my favorite movies we've seen for the podcast.
True. Yeah.
It scratches the.
Makes me want to watch Blade.
Yeah, Blade was good. It scratches the itch in my brain, though, that's like, I like weird stuff I've never seen before. And I like comic book movies.
Sure, yeah. A little double trouble there.
And I like comic book movies that aren't really comic book movies.
Yeah. And a little bit less so now, but in the beginning, it was a little bit of a Bond itch there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's still got some, especially this era, like Timothy Dalton, James Bond. I see a lot of that in it.
Is he just going to hit these guys with the bus filled with kids?
I hope so.
Please.
Yeah, he does. God, this is awesome. How did this guy get on the bus?
Wait, through the windshield. That's awesome, actually. That's so sick.
I love this so much. Maybe more than I've ever loved a movie.
Probably not, but it certainly feels that way. I love when a movie makes me feel like it's the best movie ever.
This is comic book Shaft.
True.
This is the same itch in my brain.
This is comic book Shaft. That's what it is.
Yeah, that Shaft itches, but with the Punisher.
Yeah, but also like it's also, you know, I feel like Shaft wasn't this brutal.
No, I have not seen a movie this brutal in a long time.
I'm like, it's not
Scanners?
like it's not like Tarantino like gore brutal.
But there's some of that.
And it's not like it's a little like there's not head explosions, but straight bullet headshots, knife headshots.
Yeah.
Like it showed him getting stabbed in the fucking what looked like the heart, but was actually the lung, maybe. I don't know.
This is what if I had never
seen of explosions.
Awesome. I love when a car just explodes.
I love when a car explodes and it turns into everything else exploding.
Yeah. That car was filled with TNT. This is
that was the van from Sunny with the barrels of gasoline.
This is like if I had never seen Daredevil and Josh was describing the Daredevil TV show to me, this is what I would imagine.
Sure, yeah, ninjas and mob and explosions and killing, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
But not near. But he just talks about it like it's so brutal and whatever.
Sure, I feel like there's some stuff on the Daredevil show that's more brutal than what's been
maybe more gory. I don't know that it's more brutal.
I don't know, dude. Kingpin smashed a dude's head off with the door.
That's
I feel like
true.
that
one.
Yeah,
he did beat
that one
dude.
kind of.
Yeah, that
there was
fence.
I feel like there was a lot of there was a lot of Kingpin like just beating dudes to like death or close. Like, I mean, he killed his dad with the hammer. That was pretty hard, I think. I think personally. God, that's so dope. I think it's just the hair, but he looks a little like Scott Eastwood.
I could see that.
Also, subsequently Clint Eastwood, because they've got the same sort of. But his face looks more like the younger Eastwood.
Wow, why would he do that? That's not nutritious. I hope this is the reveal that they used to be partners.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
That would be great. I would love if I was right about that. Call him Frank or brother. They at least know each other. Hard. Busy is fucking tough.
Yeah, it's a cool line, man.
Look how cool he looks. He's just fucking.
Now, could you imagine if he was shirtless with a leather jacket?
True. And a Punisher tattoo and/or alopecia.
Right.
Nope.
Frank is dead is also hard.
He sounds a little like Sly Stallone, but I guess he kind of always does a little.
Yeah.
Do love how fucking disheveled he still looks.
Yeah,
like,
and the cop just looks stressed.
He looks strung out. Yeah, the cop looks like sad. He looks like depressed to see.
It's been 5 years.
With yeah, that was wild. Without like if I was just like watching like this like muted or like half paying attention, I think this was like some dude like I don't know, like comforting his buddy who's like strung out on fucking like heroin or like homeless or something, like some shit. Like
125 in 5 years.
Fucking
Work in progress is awesome.
So yeah, they definitely there must have been like some.
Oh, you know what'd be a super cool twist that they're not gonna do?
What's that?
Is if Frank's wife was his sister.
Brothers. Oh, she was white though, I think. But I guess that doesn't.
But still,
I was thinking they were just actually brothers, like, you know, nobody Saul Goodman and RZA style. Right. Just like, you know, one of them's adopted. Or not even recessive.
But that, or like Frank's wife was, like Frank is this guy's brother-in-law.
Cool, yeah, his brother-in-law, yeah. Stroking out on the bike, fucking.
God, these flashbacks are also very Sam Raimi. That whole scene,
the zoom out sequence there. Oh, and this like showing the fucking TV. After that, it was tough. God, he looks so cool, man.
Yeah, he does. I like how they just didn't put him in a prison uniform. They let him just wear his clothes.
Yeah.
God, this movie's awesome, though. I can't believe I haven't heard more about it and or seen it.
Yeah.
I know we've said that, but
like we've probably talked it to death, but one lady count. Big enough talk now. So was I.
So yeah, they for sure used to be partners.
Yeah.
She's a very bad actress.
Yeah, not great.
She's very bad. She's not great. She's bad.
I don't know that she's bad. I don't know that she's very bad. She just kind of looks like an idiot.
Yeah.
And sort of talks like one too. Is Jake Black Detective?
Yeah.
Probably. Must be.
It's funny because that sting, they couldn't have known this when they made the movie, but that sting sounds like an iPhone ringtone.
Sure.
It sounds like a modern cell phone ringtone.
Ahead of the time, yeah.
So when he said call him and then it went.
Damn.
I hope Black Detective's breaking him out. Oh. That's a bar. That's a great bar for a goon to say.
Stupid ass mustache.
You know what'd be a cool Punisher look? Like a military turtleneck, like a British military sweater turtleneck. I was
thinking that, yeah. I've been thinking that for that look would look good for everyone. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on a roll with it, since Fantastic
Four. Tough, dude. Yeah,
but it would look really cool on Punisher.
Yeah,
I saw the collar.
Like the way I did like my Hawkeye with like the short sleeve like turtleneck. That's sort of like the ribbed tactical like Leon S. Kennedy type jaunt. That would be that with like I mean even like I always like the again the Hawkeye I did with the SWAT tactical gear where it's got that like raised collar. That's crazy. Damn, they got my boy Jake.
Nah, not Jake. Not Jake from State Farm.
I do like his fucking silly collar with the padlocks.
Yeah.
Do you think they went with that white tape because it looked more visually striking on this man's dark skin? Like genuinely, because like white tape like that, I feel like that's not common. Like I don't like that's not the typical.
No,
like it's usually
not,
like black. I mean,
it is
gray.
on sets. I think it is because it's gaff tape, and that they use that on like. So maybe it's just what they had on set. It could have just been
they were lazy and that was the tape they had. Yeah.
But gaff tape, they use it for like sound stages and stuff because the floor is black, so they'll put it to mark where an actor walks to. Why did they let him out?
I don't know. But he looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, he does. I just wish it had the even just a you know what else would be a cool design for this movie specifically?
What's that?
If the skull was on the shirt from like Bleach. Like he bleached a black t-shirt himself.
Right, he just did that. Yeah, that would be tough.
God, that'd be awesome actually. The shirt, I know you probably can't see this because the quality of the stream, but
I mean it looks super dusty and dirty.
Yeah, well it's dusty, but it's ribbed.
Oh,
it's very tightly ribbed, and those sleeves are cut off. So it's cut off short sleeves on a ribbed shirt. That's like a dress shirt.
Wild.
It's cool.
But yeah, no, I really like the idea of ribbed turtleneck Punisher.
Yeah, turtleneck.
Short sleeve or otherwise. But I mean, short sleeve, I feel like is a classic. Short sleeve's a classic Punisher look, I feel like.
Yeah, I think long sleeve black turtleneck with a bleached logo. And
what if it was a bleached logo on like a what was bleach logo on like a sort of tactical like vest type thing with, and I know it's sort of like a bit played out at this point because a lot of people have done it, but the like duct tape like clip thing to make the teeth in the skull.
Yeah, I've never. I actually like that a lot.
It always looks like it was played out like the second time I saw it, but it always looks sort of tough.
It does look cool.
And I love me a tactical look, you know.
Yeah, God, look at that. I think this look, long sleeves, turtleneck, bleached logo on the chest.
I really like. It is. It's like a.
You see the ribs now?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like a Henley. I don't know that it's a dress shirt, but it's like a Henley or something.
I think it's just like, I mean, it's definitely ripped at the top. I don't know that it's like a button at all. But
well, I don't mean Henley in terms of like the buttons. I mean like the texture.
Oh, right, yeah.
God, I do just wish he had the logo, and I know that's silly in context of this movie.
Right. God, I love it.
Because in this movie, there's actually no reason for him to have that logo.
I mean, if he's been operating as this known named vigilante for 5 years, they said.
Yeah, but it's a very realistic take on a vigilante.
Sure, it is super grounded, yeah.
And I guess that's probably why they didn't do it.
And there's not really a grounded way of doing skull on that.
Right.
I don't know. There's something.
I don't know.
There's
well, in the modern day, you
like
could just do like, oh, his military group used this symbol or something.
Yeah.
There was a rumor.
I guess he wasn't so much military in this.
Yeah, he was just a cop. There was a rumor.
Oh yeah, it is weird.
I saw on IMDb that he Marvel wouldn't let them use the logo, but that's not true.
But it's Punisher
because this company owned Marvel at the time. Right. Yeah. But the Punisher logo at this point had kind of taken its own. I mean,
it looks very like super stained and it looks almost bleached on the front, but it's just like
man, I just wish like he took bleach and just like scraped logo, in that skull. That would have been a sick look. But I get it. Like, once again, the only real mainstream superhero movie was Superman.
Sure.
And this is just such a different movie than that.
This is no Superman, you know. This as they're massacring
the Yakuza. Did you see the blood splatter on the camera?
Awesome, yeah.
They don't make them like they used to, dude.
They do not.
Could you imagine seeing this in a
fucking
theater?
Like shotgun on his back. Yeah, it is. I can see the ribbing, and when it's close up, it's like horizontal.
I love a good texture. I also like the black leather pants, as twinkish as they are.
Leather pants is sick. I wish he had more strap. I wish he was twinkier.
Yeah.
Damn,
I love this. This should have been Black Cop.
True, for sure. But I think it's the mob guy. This is probably carryover from the original plot of the movie.
They stole
added Punisher too. Like it's these guys were like more enemies than they are in this movie. So now this is their big. They got to team up to fight the bigger enemy type beat.
That was a sick scene.
Hard Daredevil.
God, I love this movie so much. This is gonna be added to my regular.
Yeah, this is up there with Blade. Marvel films I'll rewatch at least once or twice a day.
Okay, yeah. No, well, it's like. I don't know that this is a great Marvel movie, but it's a great action movie.
Sure, but I mean, I don't know. Blade's not particularly great Marvel movie.
I don't know. I think Blade's a pretty cool Marvel movie. Like Blade feels more like a comic book movie than this, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Well, because it's vampires, so
right.
And that is a much more comic-y plot. It's like Blood God or something.
Oh, what's he gonna do without his gun?
But yeah, no, I mean this is definitely like comic book Shaft. This is it's white cop Shaft. I guess Shaft was a cop too.
Yeah. Turned PI.
Yeah.
No, he was a PD, I think.
The same thing.
Well, one's an investigator, one's a detective.
I think they're synonyms.
I think you have to have different qualifications to do each.
I don't think so. At least not in the 70s.
Ah, that's true.
Damn.
Awesome!
Fucking gracious.
Holy crap, I love this movie.
So cool. They're just fighting this up on the wall in the background. Damn. Fucking.
Pick up the sword, pick up the katana, slice his head off. I really hope it's just his whole head.
Or his foot that he's kicking him with.
Oh, that would be cool too. Yeah.
Difficult, I feel like.
He didn't get the sword.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, that was cooler than what I thought it was gonna be.
Hard.
God, this is awesome. He's a Ninja Turtle. I've been saying that.
Reference. God, I do. I just love how fucking sick Punisher looks in this, man.
Yeah, well, it's that, and this movie's just so grimy.
He's a twunk in this. Yeah, it's very grimy, very gritty. I said right foot.
Walking when I creep.
Damn.
He helped him up though. I also like Punisher's little. I guarantee you that guy's like a comic book character, and he's in the Netflix show, and he's just like same name.
Probably even Moss Backrack and fucking the guy from Jurassic Park and Seinfeld and the Warzone one.
I'm about to look up who this guy, like what this character's name is.
Wayne Newton.
So that I can see if he's just
like mafia guys, fucking Uzi with the silencer.
Yeah.
Damn.
I love an Uzi with a silencer, dude. I just love little Uzi Vert.
She look like a Fortnite weapon.
I'm gonna say his name is Shake.
It's a Red Dead 1 character. Oh, this is his kid. He's the mob boss. It's his kid. It's little AJ Soprano. He didn't know his daddy was a mob boss. Oh, she's gonna Punisher knife him. Ooh.
I don't see anything, so I think he was created for this movie.
Yeah.
God, I gotta pee so bad, but I'm glued. Oh, she got in. Punisher got knifed by his own knife. Now he's gonna choke this woman to death.
He headbutts her. Oh, the earring move.
Sick.
Love those.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah, the fucking knife.
This is a little bit incomprehensible.
Fucking knives in the
I like what Marvel did with the Punisher show and the Daredevil show, but there is something about a movie. And I would love a Punisher movie done like John Wick style. And also like this. Like just where it's like action, just like action scene. Like that's the movie. It's just an action movie.
Right.
Because that's what this is. This is an 80s action movie that Punisher happens to be in.
Right. For sure. I hope that's what the Disney Punisher special, the fucking like white geisha makeup on.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy kind of looks like Sean Connery.
I don't think she's that white. I know she was like a whiter looking Asian, but yeah,
that's makeup. Yeah,
it's like the geisha makeup. Yeah, looks like she's got on her hands too. Just a tough villain look.
Right. I just like. There's just something about a movie. You know what I mean? Compared to a TV show.
Something about a movie. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for sure. Yeah. It's a pacing thing. It's the way
the
way
faster.
The movie is paced. Yeah, it doesn't have to drag it out and entice you each episode, and also on the long run it's just like, oh, I'll entertain you for fucking 70, 80 minutes. Bing bang boom.
This is a crazy thing for a villain to be doing.
This is nuts. We're just talking over it.
It's awesome though. Look. It's brutal. I would love a shot-for-shot remake of this movie with the MCU's Punisher.
Maybe not shot-for-shot, but relative. Like, damn.
But that shot for sure.
Oh, with the knife for sure. That scene definitely. The overall plot for sure. Yeah. The equivalent to like a game remake where it's like maybe like some slight variations, but for the most part,
I just like the plot of this a lot too.
We
haven't talked about the plot much at all, but the plot of this movie is really good.
Super, like, I mean, I understated it in saying it's just like a, fucking spaghetti western Django plot, which it is a little. It's
but that's not a
two
bad
warring tribes, but it's I mean, it's a very interesting take on that with the kidnapped kids and this super weird fucking Yakuza girl boss villain. Girl boss villain in '89 is cracked.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
It's ahead of its time.
It's very good. This movie's very well made. It's not well made, but it's a good movie.
Well, for sure, yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It's like thermal, like checkered.
Yeah, it's great, dude.
It's tough.
Ahead of its time? No.
Maybe.
Ahead of its time in terms of comic book movie, behind its time in terms of action movie. I cannot hold my pee any longer, so I'm gonna miss this.
He's probably not gonna kill him if I had to guess.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna kill Punisher. Oh, the kid's not letting him. Damn. Oh, I was hoping he'd kick him in the nuts. Oh, he kicked Punisher in the nuts, maybe. Also, his pants look textured. They are. They've got this like a similar texture, like on his groin, grundle, inner thigh. It's hard. Oh, he going for his gun. Hit him with a pistol whip. And they just grappling, dude. They gripping thighs up in this mug. Oh. Oh, Walter White, yo. I feel like I haven't seen Punisher headbutt anyone, and that's a little disappointing. Shoot him. Oh. Oh, bulletproof vest. I love how tactical looking and twinky his little straps are.
My headphones are tangled.
Come on, son. Oh, he hit the kid. God. This kid about to get shot in front of his kid. So I noticed your headphones back.
Yeah.
I noticed he's got a similar. It's not the same ribbing, but it's a similar ribbing on his pants, and it's hard as hell.
His boots are cool too.
He's also he's got the sick boots, and he got the sick straps on like his belt and right around it.
It's another thing. Like I think I would, if I'm designing this, I would utilize the Captain America boots.
Oh, sure.
And gloves, but make them white.
Right, yeah.
I do think when we finish this episode of the podcast,
the small, the leather fingerless, like Captain America motorcycle gloves, but white, even like a bleached, like white.
See, I think I'd go the World War II First Avenger, but make them fingerless.
Okay.
Make them big.
Well, what about those, but like maybe a little torn and tattered?
Yeah. I'm just thinking I would love to combine this look with a comic book look.
This with like classic.
Oh, what a bar. What a killer 80s action bar. Yeah. I'm gonna kill you. Good?
Yeah. So Punisher, too.
Punisher fucking based on this movie. I don't know about anything else.
Right. Seems apt. I don't know. My base on Punisher is that he's just taxi driver. And maybe the postal dude a little bit. Maybe those are the same character. I don't know.
He looks a little less disheveled.
A little,
slightly,
which is strange.
Very slightly.
He just killed this dude's dad. Fought like 2 mobs.
Is he going to let himself get arrested? That feels like a very fitting ending to this movie.
God, it's so... This looks like a scene from Postal. This looks like a cut scene that would play after finishing a Postal mission.
I need Bobbin to hop to
feels very much like the end of the first Rambo.
Yeah.
Where he breaks down and like his like commanding officers like arms, he's like crying before he gets arrested. Yeah. I like how I know it's because he was punched and probably tortured in other ways, but like his eye bags and also fucking bruising. Yeah. Dude looks fucked up.
It's cool though.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I do love the plot of this. Like, Punisher's taking out bad guys, and then he just goes to set the kids free.
Yeah.
He goes to help out his op.
Right. He did also kill the op, I think.
Well, yeah. But he also, like, he helped set the kids of his op free.
Right. He freed the kids. Yeah. You know.
It's cool. Like, it's a really cool Punisher plot. I was about to pretend yell Punisher, and then he just did it. It's the perfect ending to this very 70s, 80s movie. God, it's awesome though, man. Oh, it's not over.
What a movie, man. Oh, back in the sewer. Let's go.
I like how the caption was, I still talk to guys sometimes. This is the same scene. They're recycling it.
Yeah, it's cracked though.
It's sick,
dong. The guilty will be punished.
God, it's awesome. I love this so much.
Great movie.
Great movie.
The best superhero movie to come out in 1989.
It's not better than Batman 89.
Right.
It's close.
It's up there.
It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's actually really great. I kind of love it.
Yeah.
I will probably rewatch this more frequently than I rewatch Batman 89.
Yeah, probably.
It's good. If you just listened to the episode or just kind of like watched along with us and you haven't seen this,
check out Punisher on Blu-ray, DVD, and also YouTube for free.
It's probably streaming some like Freevee or something.
Tubi, even maybe.
Yeah, I'm about to look it up.
I think Blade's on Tubi. Peacock, maybe.
I'm about to look up if it's streaming anywhere.
Voodoo.
Yeah, one of those.
Fubu TV. Fucking Modelo TV.
It does not appear it's streaming anywhere. You can rent it on Prime Video for $9, which it's worth $9.
Yeah, I mean to rent, I don't know. That's $9 to own, maybe, but
I mean, yeah, but you know,
I'm spending $9. I better own that. That shit better be mine.
Buy it on Amazon. I don't know. It's great. I like it.
Yeah, would recommend.
Same.
Would, you know?
Yeah. That's all for this week. Next week, we'll either be watching a different Punisher movie or we'll be watching Akira. I'm sorry. One or the other. But thanks for watching tonight, y'all.
They look like old people. We'll see you when we see you. Yeah.